Hello and welcome. My name is Neon and I'll be serving you today. Just doing a quick reaction to a Nintendo Direct for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, which dropped in the early hours of this morning. I am very much looking forward to new Fire Emblem game. So I'm excited to see what they're going to show here. I know this is kind of like a continuation of the world of Fire Emblem Three Houses, which I myself have actually not played. One of the few Fire Emblem games I've never played. So if you think I should play Three Houses before Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave releases, let me know in the comments below. And let's see what Nintendo going to show us for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. I think they might finally be going through the story.
Come, celebrate the second birth of this world's rightful ruler.
Let me guess, one of the fell dragons.
We'll never win the battles ahead without them.
Oh, these are like the four heroes. Oh, do we like travel back in time? Is that going to be one of those stories?
We can recruit.
Is that our PC? They're never going to be Robin's design, let's be real, when it comes to like main character designs or player character designs.
The Dagdan Empire, a land at the peak of prosperity under the rule of the gods. In the capital city of Daxian, bustling markets, ports teeming with trading ships.
This doesn't look too bad. Looks kind of nice. Looks kind of nice.
Establishments line the crowded streets. This is also where the heroic games are held in tribute to Dagda, the Empire's first and founding king.
The heroic games have begun!
It's said that Solel, the current ruler, will grant one wish.
Is he a divine dragon?
Wins the games.
Is that what's going on here?
For the prize,
Oh, we got our red. I got our knights. The red knight and the green knight.
and undying convictions they refuse to.
There's some really cool designs here. I like the premise of it, revolving around an arena. Makes me wonder how the war part of it's going to come into it.
The heroic games. Who you choose will
Honestly,
determine how the narrative unfolds.
there's three of these which I am going to have trouble choosing between. And this is one we're not choosing. We're definitely not choosing this boy.
Is a young boy
Sorry, Kai.
in the peaceful village of Ribera.
Do not like you.
15th birthday, his father is imprisoned beneath Daxian for crimes committed. In hope
And he rides a goddamn chicken, so...
of family, he sets out with his childhood friends to win the heroic games and save his father.
Nah. Dietrich's pretty cool.
Dietrich, ever in search of a stronger opponent, is attacked by an enormous monster while sailing a stormy sea.
Damn.
Beautiful. He then
Okay,
wanders
Sephiroth.
in the foreign land of Dagda. This is where, between battling bandits and beasts, he learns of the heroic games. To slake his thirst for battle.
Okay, Fabio. That's... I mean, he looks like he's got some interesting characters with him.
That settles it. Time to hit the road. To Daxian.
Oh. Is she on his team? 'Cause she's cute. Theodora's cool.
Hailing from the kingdom of Ceramus in the south, Theodora represents a culture that worships the keeper of death and night.
Oh.
A goddess loathed throughout the lands. Swearing to restore the honor of her goddess and defend the faith of the people and the peace of her kingdom.
She's really cool.
Theodora leads puts her veteran retainers into battle.
Oh, don't like them though. Those aren't cool looking retainers. Where's Laszlo? Might be between Dietrich and Lita.
Young woman born into prestige and blessed with musical talent, Lita is consumed by rage following her father's murder at the hands of an unknown assailant. Having
I don't know, he might be Team Dietrich.
revenge, she eventually learns of the killer's plan to participate in the heroic games.
Alive! I will kill him.
To bring an end to the man who murdered her father, Lita heads to Daxian with supportive companions in tow.
They look kind of cool. I don't know, Dietrich might be... I want to see more of their teams. Bro, I do not like Theodora's retainers. They look so stupid.
If victory is decided by conviction alone, then I think it shall not be up to you.
Don't like those two.
I have burned to duel you, white-maned demon.
Oh, it's the guy Lita wants to go after, right?
But I'm sorry. Failure is not an option for me either.
I don't know, Dietrich and Lita both... I actually like Lita's design a lot. But Dietrich, in terms of story, might be what I go for.
Going into each match, you'll choose your party members and their initial placement
Oh,
on the field.
interesting. So you can mix, because you've got Dietrich and Kai there.
Each unit
They like team up.
range is shown in blue.
I assumed we got one of them. There's like 4 different storylines to follow.
in red. Once all
Typical
of you
Fire Emblem.
completed their actions, your opponent's turn begins. You'll
Bad move, moving an archer in that close.
fight across the map as you engage.
Looks like there's a lot of like, yeah,
Victory includes defeating the opposing leader.
environmental stuff.
Conditions.
Love the chariots.
The 4 heroes and their allies can utilize various
Yeah, their abilities might be the big thing that makes me go for them.
swords are straightforward and easy to wield.
Yeah, sword.
Gauntlets make it easier.
Bullets are making a comeback. No knives though, right? No daggers.
Spears deal massive damage.
Esmeralda has a spear. I'm guessing you can like change it, but spear wielders are the best.
Have low accuracy but high attack power. Bows strike enemies at a distance and can deal fatal blows to flying.
Flying units, yeah. I said Pegasus Knights. And it's probably Wyvern Knights.
Is effective against foes with
Okay, so they're not bringing back daggers.
heal or otherwise support allies
Where's the
in
dagger?
situations.
Oh, healing's turned into tomes now.
Call down lightning
There's usually it's staves.
and other
Wait.
unique weapons to find.
She has a gun? Who's she with? I want the gun lady. The gun nun.
Element of combat.
Is that a fist weapon? Okay.
When you strike
So I wonder if they're putting I wonder if they're putting daggers in there.
attack,
Because I love the dagger
you're
units.
attacking those equipped with close range weapons from a distance.
The dagger slash shurikens from Fates was sick.
Range opponents to
And then Unica, high up papaya?
The terrain can also give you an advantage.
Yeah. Avoidance and stuff like that.
Receive buffs.
Oh, yep, bringing that back. Can you do... Are we bringing back team-ups, though? Where you can put 2 units together. I love that. And they can, like, block each other, like, hits.
There are attacks with greater power.
Okay, we got, like, more, like, abilities.
Longer range.
Yeah.
Other advantageous
I actually like it when they do this.
so use them
I like that a lot about Engage. With the special abilities you got.
special moves that consume your soul in exchange for power.
Bro.
Called blaze arts.
Show me that Dietrich one again.
Burst of otherworldly power from his hands to
Yeah.
catch flames in a wide area.
Yeah, very Engage.
Dietrich's ink black cloak can warp him to locations
Oh, yeah. The Celica warp was so good in Engage. Just warp into the middle of enemies and just...
Dora uses the power inherited from her ancestors to rend the earth and hurl it at
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Lita plays her
She like summons, right?
allies.
I don't know. I thought she's like...
A powerful
Yeah, she summons like weird stuff. Honestly,
special move.
we might be a Dietrich. This might be a Dietrich stream.
Additionally, if your allies fall in battle,
I think I need a break.
you can turn back time.
Okay, they're bringing back the rewind feature.
Each move
Classic mode still exists though.
Previous point in battle, so don't be afraid to rethink your strategy.
Any previous point? I remember it used to be like only a certain amount of times you could use it.
Based on their class, such as Shida,
Ooh, that fit looks kind of cool though.
Bardingers who fight on horseback, and bishops who use white magic. A unit's abilities can change dramatically. The weapons they can wield
I'll be very judgmental of what they have in this. But I mean, the outfit designs for him actually look pretty nice.
classes are divided into beginner, specialty, and advanced tiers.
Oh. A specialty like
Classes are the foundation.
ones that don't evolve,
Excel in hand
don't advance.
Diviners can wield magic. And Orneus riders can cover more ground. There are 5 beginner classes in all. Specialty
Yeah, Pegasus, big Pegasus fan.
armored knights boast ironclad defense with heavy
Oh.
armor. Winged soldiers can leap obstacles
I mean, they seem to be, in most other Fire Emblem games, these would have just been like base classes.
and strike multiple enemies.
Or at least like Pegasus Knights, and then they would, or riders would upgrade into Pegasus Knights.
Advanced classes are masters of their skill.
Elephant Rider.
Have the mobility of horses with the defense of heavily
That's
armored
our new Paladin. Or Armored Knight.
guardians are skilled with both spears
There's my class. Spear and Magic.
plus other classes
Sick.
to possess a combination of strengths.
Elephant Rider's a weird one.
The overwhelmingly powerful
Is that Anna?
and other classes that fight
Dragoons? Hell yeah. I love Wyvern Riders. Wyvern Riders, any of the flying units I really like. And then Spear Wielders. Some unique, like, new-looking classes, which is cool.
Get ready for what's to come. You'll receive some useful intel about your next opponent. So use this information while exploring Daxian. Or venturing off to improve your
Okay.
team's prowess in battle. The time is yours to spend.
So delicious.
Let's look at some of the things you can do in Daxian. The Arena Plaza is where you can receive additional training once per
Like,
week in the time between
I assume there's going to be, like, a twist sort of at some point in the story where we have to, like, go out into the world and do a campaign.
to use in battle and be able to wield increasingly stronger weapons. On match days, you can watch battles between other participants unfold to research your opponents.
Oh, the Spear and Shield, though, is such a cool combo.
At the shopping arcade,
Welcome.
you'll purchase weapons and tools, or enhance your weapons using materials you've collected.
Durability is still there, though.
This temple row
So do your weapons still break, or do you have to, can you just repair them?
Divine Sovereign and is home to 7 temples.
Attention to
Depending on
detail
which
is
temple you volunteer in, you'll acquire a blessing to use in battle.
Okay.
These provide
Oh, those are some cool-looking characters.
temporary stat buff, halving the damage you receive, and
Halving the damage? Ooh! That's nice.
to an exam proctor to take a certification exam.
Change your,
Success depends
class?
on who's taking the test and the class they're aiming for.
yeah.
be
So you
sure
don't
to
need
check
seals for it.
skills before applying.
Okay. So it's different from... Damn, he looks sick like that, though.
To attain the pleasure I seek.
You can also receive
Oh, we're questing.
quests from townsfolk.
Which quests aren't typically a thing we used to have in
Given deadline to receive
Fire Emblem. You just follow the story, and sometimes you have, like, side areas.
who might ask for your
Side maps.
The Divine Sovereign? Why would someone of your stature be here?
You can also recruit powerful warriors you meet in Daxian.
Okay.
Even if they turn
She's
you
so
away
cool.
at first, try giving them gifts
Appreciate
Oh, yeah.
the spirit.
or invite them to share a meal.
Nah, those two ladies are definitely going to go with our, edgy boy. They just fit him so much better.
At inns, not only can you lodge and eat, but you can let time pass to gain.
I wonder if
materials on
who you play as, it depends on who you can recruit, or if there's certain characters that can join any army.
Looking good.
Characters who've grown close may converse and show their support to each other here too.
Are we bringing back
Can I get a raise? Then I'd be psyched to work even harder.
marriage? Because we haven't had it for a while.
I came here to say I was bullied
Probably
for
not.
you, but it went the other way around.
As your journey continues, you'll gain access to even more facilities.
Remember this for a long time to come.
Lysander?
This is the Pale Raven.
Is he gonna get love potioned?
A spot where a mysterious white bird rests its wings. From here, you can swap to a different hero.
Oh.
Progress is saved for each of the heroes, so playing through all 4 of their stories in parallel is an option.
Okay, I like that. I don't think that was available for 3 houses. Again, haven't played it,
When you
so
venture outside of Daxian, you can explore areas across the continent.
we could actually just play all of them at once.
Time passes every time you move, so plan your expedition.
Okay, and you get a certain amount of turns. Right.
Visit towns to purchase local wares.
Anything you'd like?
Okay, this seems like way more like this part of the game. This seems like so
Be
strategic.
useful on your adventure.
Okay, what do I need to do before our next arena match?
Travel with your allies to improve everyone's abilities in battle. Enemies will randomly appear on the world map.
Yeah, so that's kind of what used to happen.
When you encounter one, a skirmish will begin.
But it seems like here, instead of traveling around first, you're just in one place and then you can venture out if you want to.
Your foe.
Or usually it's like if you go back to old maps, sometimes the enemies would spawn in other Fire Emblem.
Where you'll collect materials for strengthening weapons, along with other treasures.
I like the idea of dungeons.
When you encounter enemies roaming in a dungeon,
What the fuck is this?
a turn-based clash that differs from normal battle.
Why is this so technologically advanced?
You can perform attack combos with your allies.
Oh, it's more like a
Each of the 4 heroes
turn-based?
have
What?
abilities that are unique to them. For instance, Dietrich can flush out enemies in hiding,
Cool.
while Theodora can recruit soldiers in towns and send out her assembled troops to gather materials
Well, that is pretty cool.
or deploy them in battle.
Will not miss this chance.
Need some help!
That is some really cool stuff.
These commands to enhance your power of battle.
So go to the kid that I have like 0 interest in. All 3 of the other characters are pretty cool. They got cool stuff.
Draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating.
I want the nun with the gun.
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the divine sovereign. That I vow to you. People of Daxian, hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun!
Yeah, they focus a lot on like this, but I feel like there's like this other section to the game, like when the story actually develops. It's kind of like a, you know, Awakening, where you have like the time skip kind of. Oh yeah, like I said, time skip, 5 years. And then what? Yeah, we get invaded. Oh, these guys are all heroes at this point. So yeah, they're kind of doing something similar. It's like, why'd you take her face?
In time's flow, see the glow of flames ever burning bright. On the swift,
I thought she was going to say on the Switch. Like, yeah, you can play this game on the Switch. Sothis.
I see that my song has finally reached your ears.
You see it.
After the heroic
Some shit went down. And now there's zombies everywhere?
Dagda faces its end.
This actually reminds me...
Of the revived demon god Balor.
This actually reminds me a lot of Awakening, because in Awakening you also had like those zombie guys that came from the future.
Even the 4 heroes who played a significant role in the heroic games have vanished. To confront the situation, the progenitor god,
The years were
Sophis,
long.
calls down a single soul.
So we don't come into until halfway through the game. Yeah, okay. What a fucking satyr. Damn.
This is the story's true protagonist. You are given 2 choices. Face the forces of the demon god Balor on your own. With the knowledge
Ishmael.
that it's no easy task.
Damn, got his ass kicked.
Or use the time-traveling powers of the goddess Fortuna.
And like what, recruit these
to
characters?
change the fates of the 4 heroes. You must carve your path.
I must say I'm not a big fan of that character's design.
Destruction. Those who join you in the future.
That's what I mean.
strengthen the
Robin's design was so good.
This is where your story begins. The end of the world at the hands of the demon god. Which path will you walk?
The rest is up to you.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th.
The female design is way better.
Switch 2 system.
Suits her so much more. I don't like the guy's design that much.
Nintendo eShop. The Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagden Collection, which includes a 150-page art book. 12
Yeah, it's
character
almost...
and more.
Because that's essentially Awakening.
Day.
Robin and then eventually Lucina and the other children come from the future, from a timeline where the Fell Dragon
More Fire Emblem content
wins,
available
and they
following
come back and try to change fate. But here it looks like we're pulling,
Nintendo Music
potentially pulling the heroes into the future rather than just going into the past.
Anywhere will be updated with certain tracks from this game, including the main theme.
So there's nothing that's like too new to Fire Emblem.
The Nintendo Today smart device app, which brings you daily updates from Nintendo.
But I will say, personally, I thought the way they did in Awakening was really good.
The app will also feature
Fates was weird with like the
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave
pocket
video
dimensions.
launch. There will also be a new Ask the Developer article, in which developers share their thoughts about working on this game on September 15th.
I don't know, I liked it more when we didn't have so much like weird magic and stuff.
Prove your team's proud.
I mean, I'm looking forward to the game. Again, like the characters, the world looks pretty cool. I do think we are probably going to be mostly focusing on our boy Dietrich. Yeah, interesting that you can have the characters together. I want this nun. This nun with a gun. Thick as heck. Yeah. This is Ultand. It's not Anna. Yeah. And some of the... This is interesting. That they're splitting into 3 different classes. Because normally you just have like 2 levels. You have your beginner class and your advanced class. And then there are some classes which are level 1 to 30 instead of 1 to 20. So like Thief, for example, for a long time never promoted, which is 30 levels. Same with like Dancer. That's interesting. So yeah, base class, you kind of have your sword user, your bow user, your spear user, your mage, and your mounted unit. Unless there's more, I would assume if that's all the beginner classes, then yeah, you're mostly, actually no, this is probably axe user actually. No idea. Because yeah, here's our like mercenary class. We've got like our axe fighter. And this is the gauntlet, other bow class, 2 other bow classes, then you're heavy armored and you're mounted. Unless this is like a magic class. They're not showing everything here because, you know, I hate this fucking mount, by the way. Like your mercenary. I like his design. He looks pretty cool. This is your gladiator, diviner. Essentially your base mage and your merc. And then yeah, we've got like our typical knight. Well, not typical knight. They're definitely not as heavily armored as like previous entries. I do really like this Pegasus rider design. Like a very different color schemes from previous games. It's like a lot of browns. And then like these like dark like emerald greens and pinks. So pretty nice color combo. Cherry Rider's interesting. Armored knight. Bro, you call this guy armored? Where's the armor? He's got shoulder pads. That's about it. His nips are out. Yeah. Wing soldier, they're calling them. Because it's knights. Yeah. Charioteers seem pretty cool. I'm guessing they're kind of like bow knights. It seems like they've got bows and then other things. Wyvern riders. Damn, the wyvern's so tiny. Where's my big black wyvern? Neon, stop. This one's cool. I like this one. Spear and magic. We don't typically. It's usually sword and magic that go together. So spear and magic. And there's couples that have like axe and magic. I'm trying to think if there's many spear and magic. Usually they like pairing spear with like other weapons. Elephant rider. Not my style. So Cataphract is essentially like our paladin / armored knight. Good design too, actually. They've gone with this a lot. Like these sort of, here we've got like the teal and the earthy browns. Like it too. This, yeah, Guardian. Spear and magic. Such an interesting combo. Elephant Rider? Not sure. It is. There's my girl. Hold up. You saw it. I saw it. Anna! There she is. Okay. Right. I mean, I don't know why you're an elephant, girl. What are you doing up there? They did kind of completely change who Anna kind of was with Fire Emblem Fates, making her like a... No, Fates, she was still a like a thief like adjacent class. But then in frickin', what is it, Fire Emblem Heroes? Was that the one? The mobile game? They made her like an axe fighter. Like, bro, Anna is the merchant / thief. What do you mean she's on an elephant? Carrying all her goods. That's what she's doing. Anna appearance though makes me happy. She's usually a character that's available for like everyone. Dragoon. I will say, not a huge fan of the Wyvern design in this game. But no, I always really liked obviously Shershi from Awakening, and then Camilla from Fates. Their wyverns were always so cool. This one, I don't know, it feels a little dinky. Not a huge fan of that one. Yeah, there's a lot to... Gonna be a different... Here she is again. Please tell me you can recruit her. I actually wonder how the recruitment works. If you can recruit all the same characters for each hero, or if it's like unique. It would make more sense if it's unique. This is also weird. This fucking guy, dude. This is one of the main reasons I want to play Dietrich. Look at this guy. So this is like a actual, like, turn-based kind of combat thing. It's so weird. The nun with the gun? Where was that actually? I wanted to see that again. They talk about weapons. Laser arts. Yeah. Talking about the weapons, yeah, we got swords, spears, and axes. Probably still got the same triangle. I actually preferred knives to gauntlets, honestly, as like a weird other triangle. Because it was like they kind of did a triangle between daggers, spells, and bows, I think, at one point. Which I liked a lot more. The gauntlets are a cool idea as well. But if I had to choose, the throwing knives were way cooler. And yeah, so they've made healing spells tomes. They kind of took away staves. Also, I wonder, I don't see a usage, a durability here. Are they changing that? Yeah, Salamander. She just has a gun. She is just a nun with a gun. Favorite character, this and Dietrich's weirdo friend. I need her. Whose team is she on? Anatolia. The nun with the gun. How is that going to fit into the Fire Emblem story? Are we going to start going the route of Final Fantasy, where Final Fantasy kind of has always had like a higher level of technology than just pure fantasy? Because I feel like Fire Emblem has mostly been like high fantasy with magic and dragons and shit. I also do not see any like Beast or Dragonstone characters, which they kind of just took away from us. The last time we really had them was Fire Emblem Fates. I miss my fucking weirdo characters that turned into like giant rabbit monsters. This is cool. I like the idea of combat arts, yeah, having like skills. I wonder what the I wonder if there is a resource that you need to spend, or do you need to build up to it, or can you just always do it? Oh, looks like there's a durability. There might be a durability cost. Let's see. If we go back to this guy, and he's starting his thing. Plus 50 hit. Cost 3. So is that like... I wonder if that is just durability, but it does cost something. Yeah, I'm wondering if... So she's using Deadeye. It says durability 20 to 15. There's like a 5 cost. I mean, it's like a huge range. I mean, it's essentially longbow range. I will say out of these ones, Dietrich's one's the coolest. Hands down. Theodora's isn't bad, but it's kind of anticlimactic. She just throws a rock. This one's kind of lame. This, though? Hell yeah. Let's actually see that UI. He moves over. HP cost. Walls up to 3 spaces. After use, unit can attack. Blaze 1, range 1 to 3. So this one, and it looks like... Yeah, so it looks like it is an HP cost. That is interesting. That's so risky. He uses it. Yeah, and he went down to 26 HP. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't like the effect of that is the thing. I think it could probably look way cooler. But all she does is chuck a rock. The buffing, yeah, she just used 8 HP to buff all her teammates. Like, the buffing thing is cool. Not sure how I feel about the summons. I don't think the summon looks... It looks like that great. Leader's Demonic Beast looks like a Gyros from Monster Hunter. It's fucking huge, though. I don't know, Dietrich's ability to just warp seems kind of nice. Especially if you have some flying units that can like follow up and stuff. Yeah. Pretty sick. But yeah, yeah, the Shido class, Master of Swords. I do like the outfit design. Interesting sword though. It's got like a very long hilt and actually kind of a short blade. Yeah, classic mounted character. Bishop, it's okay. Nothing like crazy. There's like a mercenary, bow wielder. A lot of nudity, I will say. A lot of nudity all over the place. The quest thing is pretty cool. I like the idea of it. And then you can change classes. Forest Knight, Sniper, Dreadnought, Ove. Yeah, so there's like a bunch of classes they didn't even like show off at all. Does cost, so we do still have like seals. Cost is an advanced license. So yeah, you do still need to get your seals. Which has always been one of my favorite things, is like trying to manage like, okay, who do I level up first? Spear and swords at B rank, horses at C? Is that what that is? You get different horses? Yeah, there's like probably... I'm assuming not everyone can become anything. I always liked it when certain characters were like limited to certain classes, because it limited like... It made it so you didn't just build the same character over and over. Like, oh, this build is broken with these skills on this class. Let me put everyone through that ringer. Yeah. It's also like a kind of a weird structure, because I feel like most, again, I haven't played Three Houses, but most Fire Emblem games, it feels like you just start on an adventure. Noctula. I like her. I hope she's not just for this kid. I like her design. Her and her friend. Don't give any cool characters to the kid. I'll be disappointed. I'm just looking at a lot of characters. Nidine looks cool. Yeah, I like Fabio. Dietrich, Fabio, Esmeralda. Michaela looks cool. Yuzran. I haven't seen this guy's design properly, or this person's. Noctula. Oh, yeah. So Noctula is the one that was just before, right? This one? Yeah. So potentially you can recruit the like some characters with everyone. Send people to training and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, this guy looks pretty cool too. So we do have support conversations, but I'm guessing it's just going to be... There's a good chance it's just going to be C, B, and A rank. There's probably going to be no... Well, I think it used to go C, B, A, S, but I'm guessing there's no like S+. For the marriage. They haven't done that. They haven't done that feature in... Since the 3DS, actually. I like that you can go through these. Also, I just noticed. So yeah. Hell's Eye Kai. Strengths, sword, spear, magic, and mounted. Dietrich, skills or strengths, swords and feet. He's a footman. He spends a lot of time on wiki feet. Hailing from Ferdland, which is, I believe, where Fire Emblem Three Houses takes place. Yeah. Her strengths are also magic. Wow, really? Spears, magic, and flags. I wonder if that means like morale boosting or like leading. So father's dead. Theodore returns to the royal capital of Megaira for the first time in years after a tour of duty at Fort Zanba, only for an assassin to slay her father and take her right arm. So she has a mechanical arm. Okay. That's pretty cool. That makes me like her more. I actually like her without the head. I think she looks cooler without the headdress. And then she's got swords, bows, magic, and speed. I'm guessing that is. Wow. I like that pretty much everyone, right? You've got Kai trying to save his father. Kind of like a revenge story. You have Lida and you have Theodora, also kind of like almost like a revenge thing, right? You know. And then you got Dietrich, this idiot boy, my lad, who is just here to fight. I like her title though, Breaker of Armies. Ravishing, wow, the Ravishing Shadow. What was the kid's title? Hell's Eye. Alright, yeah, that's kind of... Ravishing Shadow is not bad. Breaker of Armies, very cool. Siren of the Sixth String, also actually pretty cool. It's nice that you can switch between them. I wonder what the... Because if all four stories are heading towards the same point, right, the time skip, I wonder what the point is to actually playing all of them. Does it actually impact, like, if you then play the last part of the story, does it actually impact, like, how strong those characters are? I would assume you can, like, get all four of them. And if you don't play certain stories, the characters might just be weaker. Or less trained, maybe. Maybe they'll be, like, leveled up. Yeah. I don't mind this. It's a little weird. Because Fire Emblem Shadows of Valencia, Fire Emblem Echoes, they did kind of have dungeons. I vaguely remember there being something similar to dungeons. And I liked it. It was like little explorable areas. God, I hate this chicken. Fucking turkey. You're riding a turkey, boy! So not cool. Like, there's so many cooler things. They could have chosen. In a goddamn turkey. Yeah, and it looks like it's like fully like 3D explorable areas. This is crazy. What's all this? There's like some kind of technology. Is it like a lost civilization or what? Because that's fucking weird to think about. I don't remember us really ever having anything like that in Fire Emblem. It's kind of been like puppets. I don't know, I kind of preferred the more like, because originally Fire Emblem was supposed to be like, almost like the developers were like making their own like medieval war history story. But obviously they put like some twists on it with like the magic and the dragons. I kind of miss that aspect. Like, it feels like we're going, I don't know, I like the whole idea of like going on a military campaign with these idiots and them like growing closer together. Like, bro, like traveling around with Crom, you know, and you're just like this group of, while you're a royal, it's like the group of mercenaries just trying to like keep the kingdom safe, and then you get thrown into the middle of a war. Fire Emblem Awakening should just be the gold standard for like all of this. Again, I don't know much about the story of Three Houses, so I don't know what the heck goes on in that one. Not a big fan of this guy's design. He looks weird. His outfit kind of makes me think of the Zoshia armor set from Monster Hunter. And not in the good way. Though that armor set I was always like kind of on. But there's like gods now. Because typically Fire Emblem games, it's mostly just been like the divine dragons and the fell dragons from the games I've played, right? It's like the different dragons. And usually those are the ones that like have all the power. The fact that there's gods now. Well, Sothis is the progenitor god, so the first god. Yeah, this is not a cool looking team. She's sick. She's cool. These guys, what's he got in his hand? A fucking walkie-talkie? On a smartphone? The funny thing about him, right, is I think Ferdlin is from Three Houses, but his armor makes him look like he comes from Nor. Right? It's like he could be standing next to Xander and you would think they were like cousins or something. Though he does have the weird sword. Xander's sword was cooler. I don't like this. This guy's design sucks. This guy's design also kind of ass. Cool spear though. I'll give him that. Theodora's design, I like it, but I actually think Lita might be number 2 in terms of design. I think her design's better, like as a like outfit design. Yeah, like I want to play it for sure because it's a Fire Emblem game. I will be very judgmental though, as I always am. And I enjoyed Fire Emblem Engage, but not to the point where I ever did a replay of it. Whereas like Awakening, I've played through that game like multiple times. Same with Fates. Same with Shadows of Valencia. See, and also her design, I think is way cooler. Because he's got like the front completely covered up. It's like, yeah, of course, it's a woman. You have to, you know, typical design fashion, you have to show some skin. But with her, it looks like her cape is more like wings. I like her design more. His design, kind of eh. And usually I play as the male MC. But honestly, I might pick her because I think her design is just straight up better. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this. If it's easy to jump between the 4 stories at the start of the game, I might check them out. Because it'd obviously be nicer to experience all the stories. Whereas from what I am aware, from what I know, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, do you have to start like a full new playthrough? I'm actually not sure at all. Fire Emblem Fates, you do. If you wanted to, I had the 3-in-1 edition. Or like the third path where like instead of buying the Hashida or Nor one, I had the other one where you could choose any one of the 3 paths. But if you wanted to re-experience, like if you wanted to experience a different story, you had to actually like make a new save game. And I never liked that. The idea of having all the campaigns available and being able to switch between them anytime is much, much nicer. In which case, we'll probably go through all 4 of them. And the order will probably be Dietrich first, then Theodora or Lida, and then the other one, and then the little boy goes last. Or maybe we throw in the little boy as the 3rd one, so we split up the good ones. We'll see. I'm sure there's probably going to be like some introductionary missions, so you get to meet all the characters, and maybe I'll change my mind. But so far, Dietrich looks the coolest. He's got some cool companions. He's got a sick ability. I like his design a lot. Theodora and Lida, I like them, but there's parts of their, like, either their cast or their designs where I'm like, yeah. I don't like Lida's summons. She's got some cool looking characters around her. Theodora, a lot of the characters around her I'm not a big fan of, and then she just throws rock. She's honestly the least exciting of the abilities. I'm sure it has like some insane range, and maybe it has like some other uses, but Dietrich is the coolest. So we're probably gonna be Dietrich people here. Yeah, it's gonna wrap up the reaction to the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Nintendo Direct. Comes out September 17th. It's like just over a month away. Oh boy. Let me know. Should I play Fire Emblem 3 Houses? I probably would not be able to do a full playthrough. But should I play Fire Emblem 3 Houses before Fortune's Weave comes out? I'm sure it will be relevant, seeing as there seems to be a connection between the two. It doesn't usually happen that much in Fire Emblem games. There's usually like characters that, you know, carry over. It almost feels like this, like 3 Houses and now Fortune's Weave seems to be like a new type of Fire Emblem game that exists independently of Marth and perhaps the Divine and Fell Dragons. Who knows? I don't. I haven't played the games. So yeah, maybe I will check those out. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you all soon. Hi, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I also stream live on Twitch, so join us there sometime. Bye!